Bobby.
Bye, Bradley.
Hi. Did you get your coilovers off yet?
No.
No? You just starting everything right now?
Okay, bye, Bobby.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, one thing I want to say right before we start the video is thank you so much to each and every single one of you who supported me through the first and second video. That was like absolutely unreal. I couldn't even believe it. I never thought I would get that much attention to that first video and all the subscribers and stuff. So with that being said, I want you guys to go subscribe and like the video because I need you guys to run up those numbers for me to be able to keep doing this. Okay, so as the title says, today we're going to be unseizing my coilovers. So one of the problems that I'm having is my car is too low. Well, it's not too low, but the exhaust tank's too low, but that involves like a welder and we don't have that right now. So what we're gonna be doing today is trying to unseize them so I can raise the car and make it drivable. And for that, we're gonna be doing 4 different methods. We're gonna try and use Coke, vinegar, PB blaster, and we're gonna try and use diesel to unseize it and see which one works best, because right now it's pretty expensive to get new coilovers, so I'd just rather try and save these ones. They aren't too expensive coilovers, they're just Racelands, but I'd rather try and save these ones than go buy new ones, which is gonna cost like $800. So if I can try and save these ones for like under $30, that's how much I've spent so far, like under $30. Okay, so today I'm working with someone that you haven't seen before, and his name is Harinder. And he drives a 2003, is it? 2003 Volkswagen Jetta, and it's bagged. And he's bought some new 3-piece wheels that are coming in soon, and they're gonna look unreal. Say hi.
Hi.
He's got a decent amount of automotive like mechanic skill, and it's nice having someone just to help film. Okay, so we're starting with the rear. Okay, you take off the wheels, I'm gonna get other stuff set up. Now we're just gonna put this one inside, or should we do one at a time, or just pull them all? Let's just do one. Start soaking it. Vinegar. Wait. Let's fill it up. Beautiful. Okay, so this one is passenger rear, so we're gonna do some Coke. Okay, now we got this one resting in there. Also, I've decided that I'm gonna keep Emerson's rims, so I want you guys to comment down below what color you think I should paint them. Okay, there's first, as you can see, it's Raceland, so. But you know what, all coils will seize eventually. If we can get these loose, then we're just gonna soak the whole thing in anti-seize.
Top is 3 14 mils. Oh, that one's gone, so that's gonna be 2.
Holy man. Oh, in my last video, I think I was talking about how we're having some rubbing issues. So we're gonna have to deal with that because that is exposed wire right there. Okay, so this one is the driver front. So what are we gonna do here? Diesel, fun. I got 2 little jerry cans full of it. We don't have any yellow ones, so we just filled them up in the red ones. liquid wrench. Okay, so what we're gonna do with this one's gonna be a little bit different. We're just gonna spray it down and then like completely soak the whole thing, just because it's hard to go out and get like a full jug of this and then soak it in it. So we're just gonna spray it, and then I'll come back every couple hours and then spray it again. But this stuff doesn't really like dissolve or dry up, so it should still stay lubed. So we're just gonna soak it and then leave it, and I'll come back in a little bit. Then we'll just let that sit. Okay, so now it's been about 2.5 hours. Now we're just gonna spray it down. That should be good. So we're just gonna let everything sit for about 12 hours-ish. I'm just gonna come back tomorrow and then hopefully everything's good. Okay guys, we let it sit for 24 hours. Now I just sprayed down the PB Blaster one just one more time. And then I think, which one do you want to start with? PB. Okay, we'll start with the PB Blaster first and hopefully it comes loose. Yeah. Okay, so we just let it sit for 24 hours and then I just sprayed it down one more time, the liquid wrench one. So we're gonna start with that one just because that's the one I have highest hopes for. I don't know. It looks good. So we'll just toss this one in the vise right now. And okay, so what we're gonna do first is we're just gonna get a quick measurement, because as soon as we break it loose, we won't really know what it's been set at. So we're gonna measure from right down at the bottom of here, right up to the top right there, just to get a general measurement. We got
12 inches.
12 inches, okay. And then I kind of want the whole car lifted about 1 inch, just to make it drivable until I get a new exhaust.
First step, clean your threads.
I think it's going.
I think we're good.
Nice. You can totally see how gross it is right there compared to like where it would have been cleaned, but definitely all that rust inside there, that's what got it. Also what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take it all the way off and then just completely degrease it, just so we can put new anti-seize on it and fire it back on there.
Also, this will only work if your coilover has a bracket like this where you can
Yeah.
get it, and you gotta make sure you don't crack the welds or anything on it. Be gentle.
Okay, so we just got it off, and then what we're gonna do now is get some sort of wire brush, and we're gonna use brake clean. And you just really wanna clear out the threads, get these metal shavings if there is, and just get all the gunk out of there, just so it doesn't happen again. And then we're gonna absolutely cover the whole thing in anti-seize. Okay, so right now we are at 13.5. Okay, so we're almost there, a little more. 13 on the dot, perfect. I'm just gonna back this one off onto it. Liquid wrench worked actually really well. So that was the one I was like, felt the most confident about. So should we do the least confident one?
What?
What do you think?
Coke or vinegar? I feel diesel has like...
Diesel has a lot of potential.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that vinegar isn't gonna do it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'd say Coke. Like, who uses Coke for anything in a garage?
Okay, so this is the Coke one. All we've done so far is just went and hosed it off, just because getting dirty is one thing, but we don't want to get sticky, right? So like, what we're gonna do with this one is we just clamped it in the exact same way, and then we're just gonna try and break this free. And we're gonna use the wrench and then try and hammer it a bit. I don't really know, we just need it to spin, right? So
Clean threads.
Yeah, just clean the threads a little bit first, just so if it does back off, it's not getting caught again. Oh, get it?
Yeah.
Perfect. Oh wow, you can see like dirt inside there. So we're just gonna measure, we're just gonna tighten that right into there. Then measure this gap.
1 3/4.
1 3/4.
So that's only half the battle. Now we got to get all this threaded portion freed up.
Yeah.
Hopefully the Coke went through the little holes and penetrated deep.
Oh Oh,
Easy.
that's actually,
Yo, Coke.
holy. So far we're 2 for 2. That's good.
Oh, that's easy too.
Yeah, you guys can definitely see how much dirt and gross shit's in there. Yeah, we're just gonna pull it back about 3-4 inches and then we'll do the exact same process over. Okay, so we just put a little bit of grease on there. Now we're just gonna put some anti-seize on. I'm sure there's gonna be some people that are saying don't use grease. It's just to make this last when I do want to lower this thing again. I honestly would recommend Coke. Don't put that back in Coke. Put it in the box. Put it in the box.
Okay, next up is the diesel soaked one.
One thing you might have read on the internet is use heat. The reason you shouldn't use heat is because, so there's a gas chamber inside, and if you heat it up enough, it can explode and you can ruin the coilover, yourself, and the tools. And it's really not worth it when you can just go out and spend $8 on Coke. You spend $30 when you could easily be spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars on new tools, a new face, and new coilovers. Okay, and then the final one is vinegar. You know what? I think vinegar might have done really well. Let's grab it.
I don't want to smell like vinegar for a week.
Okay, so one technique we're going to show you that we haven't done so far, and this is just if it's like really tough, is this thing is called a, Hernder calls it a rivet gun, but it's definitely an air hammer. This thing should break it loose. He doesn't have the right clip thing to hold it in there, but it's working very well. Okay, so that's all we need to do. We just need to back it off. And then this one is super loose as well. Okay, I'm genuinely pleased with how this all turned out. I didn't think that all of these were gonna work as well as they did. I was expecting 1, maybe 2 to work. Like, I was expecting the liquid wrench and the diesel to work the best. I honestly didn't think that the Coke and the vinegar was gonna work. And I'm happy about that. Just because now I don't have to go out and buy some new coilovers when these ones hopefully are gonna do the job. Okay, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I bought these 2 lights, and I talked about it in my second video, I think. I'm doing it to make the video quality better and more enjoyable for you guys to watch. If there's anything else that you think I should buy or add to my shop, just to make it more enjoyable for you guys, comment down below. I will read it, and then if I like the idea, then I will go and buy it, just for you guys. Okay, so we just got everything installed, and by the looks of it, it's gonna be pretty monster truck. Like, I'm just way too excited to drive this thing, and I'm just gonna have to wait until I get an option to do an exhaust, because I really don't wanna lay underneath this car and like weld up an exhaust underneath, and I'm sure you guys understand. So the day will come, I will get an exhaust, I promise you that. So for now, we're just gonna have to ride at this height. Oh, is it not gonna drop anymore? Oh, okay, good. Oh, that's not good. Holy man, that's terrible.
Settle a little bit, but
yeah, it's gonna settle a bit, but
That sucks.
Okay, so we got a lot done today, and that's basically all. I have a few more things planned, but we're not gonna get any more done tonight. So we got all the coilovers unseized, and we got them set at a different ride height. I was not expecting the Coke and the vinegar to work as well as they did, but I definitely recommend you guys to try this yourself at home if you have seized coilovers. That's all for the video today. If you liked what you see, make sure you go down, like, and subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your grandma. My grandma watches, so tell your grandma, she can watch too. Thanks for watching, and see you later.